Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So I welcome you all to today's chapter number 18, Moksha Sannyas Yoga. The last chapter of Bhagavad Gita we are discussing. Okay. So today also very important because Krishna will be summarizing all the points today. Okay. And after that we'll discuss about Akshay Tirtya also. So after some days Akshay Tirtya is coming. Okay. So we'll discuss the glory after this chapter ends. And at last we'll discuss something about level 2. What are things in level 2? So this will be our the discussion way. Okay. So we'll first discuss the 18th chapter. Then we'll discuss something about Akshay Tirtya, and then we'll discuss about level 2, which we are going which after this the level which is going to start. Okay. So let's start with Guru Pranam Mantra. Om Agyana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragnathan Vitam Tam Sadivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamcha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshitarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder Acharya of ISKCON, and we pay our humble obeisances unto his lotus feet so that his teachings of Bhagavad Gita we can apply in our life. Okay. So let's start the chapter number 18. Okay. Before that, we'll discuss chapter number 17, what we have discussed in the summary. So the chapter number 17 was division of the faith. Shraddha Tai Vibhag. Shraddha means faith. So division of the faith we discussed yesterday. So in that, mnemonic was face. So F for faith. So we discussed the faith. Satoguni people, Rajoguni people, Tamaguni people. Satoguni people, they worship the demigod, they go to the higher planets. Tamaguni people, they worship the ghostly spirits, they will go to ghostly planets. Rajoguni people, they will worship the demons, and they will go to the lower locals. Then after that, we have discussed about the food. Food in the mode of goodness increases the life, increases it gives satisfaction, give health, strength. Okay. So that is the food in the mode of Satogun. Rajoguni food, too salty, too sour, okay, too masaledar. Okay. And if you eat, it will give you misery, distress, and disease. Okay. Tamoguni people, not touchable, degraded, decomposed, putrefied food. Okay, not touchable. The food we should not touch also. If you are eating that, so that is not touchable. Okay, that is not also food. That is the thing, that is the condition of the food. Okay, and then we have seen the depends on our choice. Everything depends on our choice. Okay, ultimately it comes to our choice. What choices we are making. Second thing, austerity. So austerity for the body, for the mind and the words. Body means to worship. Okay, cleanliness, celibacy. Okay, these were the austerity for the body. For the mind, gravity. Okay, simple living. Okay, and then purification of one's existence. These are austerity for the mind. Then words. Then truthfulness. Okay, beneficial to other, not agitating to others. Okay, and it should be beneficial. Okay, so like that we have seen in the body, mind, and words austerity. Then charity in the mode of goodness without expectation of any return. If it is done as as according to the shastra, to the right place, right person, right place, right time, right person, then it is called in the mode of goodness. Rajogun with expectation of some return, in grudging mood. Okay, with expectation of some return, with grudging mood, we want something in the return. That is called in the mode of Rajogun. Tamagun, improper place, impure time, okay, and not worthy person, without knowledge that where the charity is going, what is going to happen with my charity. If it is done, then it is called in the mode of tamogun. Then enjoyer, Om Tat Sat. Okay, whatever we are doing, that is for the satisfaction of Vishnu. Okay, so Vishnu should be in the center. Then for that, Om Tat Sat. Whatever we are doing, it is offered to Vishnu. Om Tat Sat. Okay, so that we have learned yesterday, chapter number 17. So progression from all chapters. So today, 18th chapter, last chapter. So to emphasize the goal of surrender to Krishna, he summarized by reiterating, renunciation of work is supreme. Should renounce the fruit of work, not the work itself. Do your duty according to dharma and enjoy the world. Surrender to Krishna and devotional service to him is the ultimate goal of life. Okay. So let's see. This is the summary from all chapters. So now the chapter, smile. Okay, so you see, Bhagavad Gita started with doubt. Mnemonic was doubt and ending with a smile. First chapter was doubt, ending with smile. So as for some of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, modes of nature, ideal worker, love of God and result. Okay. That is what we are going to discuss today. Summary of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, the first part. Let's see summary of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Arjuna starts with the inquiry, purpose of sannyas and tyaga. Sannyas and tyaga. Okay. So actually, sannyas is an order of life. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and sannyas. So last order of life is called sannyas, where a person leaves home and is working only for self-realization. Okay. Only he is doing spiritual duty, no material duty. That order of life is called sannyas. Okay. So let's see what is sannyas and tyaga. So Krishna is defining sannyas and tyaga. 18.2. Okay. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, the giving up of activities that are based on material desire is what a great learned man call the renounce order of life. Sannyas. So sannyas is a renounce order of life where person renounces the material thing, but still he is doing the spiritual duty. He is renouncing the activity that are based on material desires, activity that are based on material desires, but still he is doing the activity which is based on spiritual desires. Okay. And giving up the results of all activities, what a wise person call tyaga, renunciation. Renunciation doesn't mean that you have to leave the work. Renunciation means that you have to leave the result of the work. Okay. Offer the results of work to Krishna. That is the true renunciation. Yukta Vairagi, which we have learned in 4th chapter. 5th chapter, we have learned Yukta Vairagi. Person who is doing all the activity, but he is doing for the Supreme. That is called Yukta Vairagi. Okay. So sannyasa means renouncing both the fruit and work of and the work itself. Sannyasa means giving up the work which is based on material desires. But tyaga means giving up the fruits of one work, whether material, whether spiritual. Both the activities this person does, but fruits he is renouncing. Okay. Two types of karma are there. One is called Nitya karma and second is called Kamya karma. Nitya karma means daily prescribed duty. Sandhya Vandana by Brahmana. So Brahmana is doing some duty for the Lord. Sandhya Vandana. That is called Nitya karma. Kamya karma, karma done to form personal desire, like Kama. I want some putra. That's why I'm doing a yajna. Okay. That is called Kamya karma. Certain material desire. Okay. Nitya karma, spiritual desires, based on spiritual desire. So Nitya karma is based on spiritual desire. Kama karma is based on material desire. Okay. So if a sannyasi is there, he will be doing the activity which is based on spiritual desire, but he won't be doing the activity which is based on material desire. So he won't be doing the kama karma. You see here, in sannyasa, one gives up the kama karma. He gives up the kama karma based on the material desires, but perform the nitya karma based on the spiritual desires. But the tyagi, He will be doing both activity, but he will be renouncing the fruit. Okay, that is the difference. Sannyasa and Tyaga. Krishna's final verdict about the Karma Yoga. So activity has to be performed. All these activities should be performed without attachment or any expectation of result. So finally, Krishna is telling the final about the Karma Yoga. All these activities should be performed, but it should be performed without attachment or any expectation of return. They should be performed as a matter of duty. O son of Pritha, that is my final opinion. Okay, that is Krishna's final. As a matter of whatever work is there, we have to do as a matter of duty. We should not be attached to the work. Okay, we should be doing it for the service of Krishna. That is Krishna's final verdict. Like Krishna told in 3rd chapter, work is superior than renunciation, but how the work should be done? Work should be done as a sacrifice for Vishnu. Okay, that is again Krishna is repeating. Renunciation in the 3 modes. So renunciation there is a tyaga is also in the 3 modes are there. Okay, so you see, in the mode of ignorance, passion, and goodness. Okay, giving up the prescribed duty because of illusion, that is called renunciation in the mode of ignorance. A person, he leaves all the activity, he leaves his home, he go to Himalaya, he is doing tapasya there. Okay, he is not purified. He is giving up the duty. He thinks that it is good. That's so giving up the prescribed duty because of illusion, but his senses is not controlled. His senses are still attached to the material things. That person is called a pretender. And that is called renunciation in ignorance mode. Giving up the prescribed duty because of illusion. Then in passion, in the mode of passion, renunciation is giving up the duty as troublesome out of fear of bodily comfort. Okay, like one person comes to a temple, he says to temple president, I want to join the temple. I want to join the temple. I don't want to go home. Temple president asks, why you want to join temple? He says, I am fed up with my wife, my family, kids. They are irritating me always. They're taunting me. Okay, my father, mother, my kids, my wife, no one likes me. I want to leave them. Okay, that's why I came. So the thing is, he's giving up his duties, his material duty, because of troublesome out of fear of bodily comfort. Okay, that is called in the mode of passion. He doesn't have love for Krishna. He just wanted to go out from his house. Okay, he come out from his house. He didn't want to go to that life again. That is in the mode of passion. But in the goodness, renunciation is doing all the activity but giving up the result to Krishna. That is in the mode of goodness. Perform your duty as it is required to be done. No material attachment or association to the fruits. Okay, so that is in the mode of goodness. Renunciation is renouncing the fruits, not the work. Okay, in the mode of ignorance and passion, people are renouncing the work itself. That is not the correct way. Goodness, in the mode of goodness, Krishna defines do your duty, but give up the result. That is in the mode of goodness, renunciation. Okay. Why? Because it is impossible to give up all the activity. As a soul, we are active, always active. Okay. And when we are active, we always have desire. We cannot be without desire, without any work. Without any activity, we cannot live. We have to do any activity. Without activity, how can any? The soul's nature is always active. Soul is always active. How can we become inactive? Soul's nature is always active. So we have to do duty. And when we go out and do the worldly duty, material duty, we become attached. Whatever duty you go and do, you will become attached to the duty. You will become attached to the person, environment. So what is the best way? To do your duty also and not become attached. Do the akarma. Do your duty, but give up the result to Krishna. Do your duty for Krishna. Okay. So Arjuna was any person may be very fearful that when we came to this material world, we are very active. Soul is very active. Soul cannot sit. Soul cannot become inactive. And when we go out and do duty, we become attached. Okay. So Krishna gives the solution. Do the akarma. Okay. Give the return to me. I'll take care. Okay. So it is indeed impossible for an embodied being to give up all the activity, but he who renounces the fruit of action is called one who has truly renounced. One who has truly renounced. True renunciation. This person is Alfred Ford. He is the owner of Ford Group of Companies. Okay. Ford Group of Company. And his initiated name is Amrish Prabhu. Okay. Amrish Prabhu. So he is the initiated disciple of Prabhupada. And he's earning lots of money, but he's engaging all the money for the service of Krishna. Okay. That is the best way of doing the activity and utilizing it for Krishna's service. Okay. Freedom from bondage through karma yoga. We do work, but we give up the return to Krishna. There is the freedom from bondage through karma yoga. Then the Jnana section. Karma section, Krishna described, do your activity, but do it for me. Jnana section, 5 factors faction are the 3 doers. That is what Krishna describes again here in the Jnana section, 18.14. Adhishtanam tatha karta karanam cha prithak vidham vidihasya prithak sheshta devim cha vetra panchanam. The place of action, the performer, the various senses, and the many different kinds of endeavor, and ultimately the super soul. These are the 5 factors of action. Performer, super soul, super soul, and the third is nature. Okay, place of action, various senses, endeavor. Performer is the soul, super soul is here. So 3 doers are soul, super soul, and the nature. So that is only divided into 5 parts. Performer, super soul, and nature is divided into the action, senses, and endeavor. So actually 3 doers are there. Soul, desire, super soul, sanctioned based on the desire and karma, and nature carries out. Okay. So this is the Jnana section which Krishna is speaking. So we have read the summary of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Okay. Now we are coming to the modes of nature. Modes of nature. So mode, we know that mode entangle us as per our mentality. How we acquire the mode? From the outside environment. This material nature is there, and when we contact with any of the mode, that mode we acquire. If we come in contact with the Satogun, we'll acquire the Satogun. If we come in contact with the Rajogun, we'll acquire the Rajogun. If we come in contact with Tamogun, we'll acquire the Tamogun. Okay. So anything is there which anything in this material world is there, that is covered by the 3 modes. Okay. Any work is also there, that is also covered by the 3 modes. Any work you choose. Okay. So any work you choose, that includes the knowledge, action, workers, performance, understanding, determination, happiness. These things, every work will include. So you see, we learned that once work is dictated by the 3 modes of material nature. Our work is dictated by 3 modes. So our work will include one's knowledge, one's actions, one's worker performance, understandings, determination, and happiness. So these things constitute any work. And everything, if you see, is divided into 3 modes. We are going to see that. Everything is divided into 3 modes: knowledge, action, workers, performance, understanding, determination, happiness. So all these activities within this universe are thus controlled by the 3 modes. So any activity is there, it is controlled, it has all these things. And if you see, all these things are controlled by the material nature. So every work, every activity which is there in this material world is controlled by the 3 modes. So anything, if you see in this material world, anything that is controlled by the material nature. Okay. Material modes. So now we are going to see one by one all these things in the 3 modes. So I'll require volunteers who can read out. They can raise hand and I'll unmute. So who will read out the knowledge? Hema Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Very quick.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Knowledge you can read out.
Yeah. One's knowledge, verse 19 to 22. According to the three different modes of material nature, there are three kinds of knowledge, action, and performer of action. Now hear them from me. Should I read 20th one, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. All three.
Okay. That knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all living entities, though they are divided into innumerable forms, you should be understand to be in the mode of goodness. That knowledge by which, yes, Prabhuji, sorry.
Yes, please read out, Mataji. All three.
Okay. That knowledge by which one sees that in every different body there is a different type of living entity, you should understand to be in mode of passion. And that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as all in all, without knowledge of the truth, and which is very meager, is said to be in the mode of darkness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So you see, in the mode of goodness. So what is the knowledge in the mode of goodness? That knowledge which by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen. That knowledge with which we see that everyone is equal. Okay. Everyone is equal. Though they are divided into many parts, but everyone is equal. That knowledge which see that everyone is having Paramatma in their heart. That knowledge is called in the mode of goodness. Okay. If you see the passion, that knowledge which see that everyone is different. Because we are seeing the body. That knowledge which see only the body and which see that every person is different, that knowledge is called in the mode of passion. And third part, that knowledge with which one attached to one kind of work as all in all without knowledge of truth, and which is very meager, the lowest kind of activity the person will be doing. Okay. And without the knowledge, ignorance, the third mode is ignorance, mode of ignorance. So that knowledge with which one is attached to the meager activity, very low kind of activity without knowledge, that knowledge is called in the mode of tamogun or mode of darkness. Yes, actions. Who is going to read the action? Hare Krishna Kushum Lata Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
The action which is regulated and which is performed without attachment, without love or hatred, and without desire for fruitive results is said to be in the mode of goodness. The action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desires and enacted from sense of false ego is called action in the mode of passion. The action performed in illusion is in disregard of the scriptural injunction and without concern for future knowledge and for violence or distress caused by others is said to be in the mode of ignorance.
Okay. So in the goodness, the action which is performed without attachment, without love or hatred, and without desire of fruitive result. You are not attached to the fruitive result, love or hatred. Okay, it is done for the Supreme. That is called in the mode of goodness. But in the mode of passion, work done to satisfy senses, that action is called in the mode of passion. Satisfy his desires and senses. Okay, senses. So that is called in the mode of passion. But action which is done opposite of the scriptural injunction, opposite to the scriptural injunction, disregard of scriptural injunction, without concern for future bondage. If we are doing any action and we are not considering whether it will cause bondage in the future or liberation, okay, if you are not considering without concern for the future bondage or for violence or distress caused to other, so that action which is causing distress to other, that action in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so that is the action, three action. So now the intelligence. Who is going to read? So we have Rekha Mataji. Yes, Rekha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, please read.
Verse 18.30. O son of Pritha, that understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done, and what is to be feared and what is not to be feared, and what is binding and what is liberating, is in the mode of goodness. 18.31. O son of Pritha, that understanding which cannot distinguish between religion and irreligion, between action that should be done and action that should not be done, is in the mode of passion. 18.32. That understanding which considers irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion under the spell of illusion and darkness, and strives always in the wrong direction, O Pratha, is in the mode of ignorance.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. So in the mode of goodness, if you see, intelligence we were discussing, that we have to sharpen our intelligence. So what is the meaning of sharpening? Becoming, our intelligence should become in the mode of goodness. Yes, intelligence are there in the mode of passion as well as ignorance, but these intelligence will tell you the wrong thing. It will lead to the wrong direction. How? We'll see how intelligence can guide and misguide us. So, O son of Pratha, that understanding by which one know what ought to be done and what is not to be done, what is correct, what is wrong, what is good, what is not good for the spiritual liberation, what is to be feared and what is not to be feared. Who is going to tell? Which intelligence? The intelligence which is in the mode of goodness. But you see, the intelligence in the mode of passion, that is only concerned with the fruits, money, fruits, that thing only. They are not liberation. They are not considered about those things. Okay. So you see, O son of Pritha, that understanding. So some people are very intelligent, but their intelligence is only for gaining money, only for earning money. Okay. So that is the intelligence. Very intelligent. You will find very intelligent people, but that intelligence is for earning money only. So that is, you see, O son of Pritha, that understanding which cannot distinguish between religion and irreligion, between action that should be done and action that should not be done, is called in the mode of passion. Okay, they cannot distinguish irreligion, religion. What action, after doing what action I'm getting the money, that is the work I should be doing. That is the intelligence of in the mode of passion. Okay, if you see the mode of ignorance, that understanding which consider irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion. So wrong thing only they will think as right. Mode of passion people, they are only concerned about the money or the any return. But illusion, people who are in illusion, they will consider wrong thing only the correct. So they will be doing the wrong thing only. Okay. So they will consider irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion under the spell of illusion and darkness. And strive always in wrong directions. So they will be progressing always in the wrong direction only. That is in the mode of ignorance. So some intelligence are there, which will, so some people will be very intelligent, but their intelligence in the destructive way. Okay. Destructive way. So that is also the intelligence in the mode of ignorance. So we should be having intelligence. We should be in the mode of goodness, so that we know what is to be done, what is not to be done, what is to be feared of, what is not to be feared of, how we can develop that intelligence. A, B, C, D. Okay. Association, book reading, chanting, diet and devotion. Okay. If you follow that, we can develop the correct intelligence. Now the happiness. Preet Mataji.
(18.36) Three kinds of happiness based on the modes of material nature. 18.37 That which in the beginning may be just like poison, but at the end is just like nectar, and which awakens one to self-realization, is said to be happiness in the mode of goodness. 18.38 That happiness which is derived from contact of the senses with their objects, and which appears like nectar at first but poison at the end, is said to be of the nature of passion. 18.39. And that happiness which is blind to self-realization, which is delusion from beginning to end, and which arises from sleep, laziness, and illusion, is said to be of the nature of ignorance. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So happiness, we are searching for happiness since birth. We are doing any activity. We can do any activity for birth, for the happiness. We did our the studies we were doing. It was very painful to do the studies. Still we are doing. Why? Because we want to have become happy after. So the family members, they were saying, oh, you read. Oh, you read so that you will become happy. So we read. Okay, you passed class 10. Now you have to pass class 12 so that you will become happy. So we did that also. Okay, maybe after no happiness. After class 12, no happiness. You have to have certain degree. Okay, we did MBBS. While doing so painful, no happiness, even after finishing, no happiness. Okay, you do post-graduation, you do some specialization, then there will be happiness. We did that, no happiness. Okay, where is happiness? Okay, marry. You will have wife, you will have children, you will become happy. Okay, no happiness. Where is happiness? We are hankering for the happiness from birth, but happiness is not there. Krishna described what is happiness. Okay, so happiness also is divided into three modes: Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamagun. So first, we'll see the happiness in Satogun. You see, happiness which awakens one's to self-realization. That happiness which awakens one's to self-realization. That happiness is called in the mode of goodness. It may appear in the beginning like a poison, but end is like a nectar. The end result is like a nectar, like waking up in the morning and chanting. It may look like a very poisonous thing. Very how we can wake up in the morning and chant. Okay, it looks like very poisonous at the beginning. When you start chanting, then you realize this is the best thing I should do. This is the best thing. Okay, so in beginning it may appear like a poison, but the end result is Krishna, happiness, nectar. Okay, and it is awakening our self-realization. That's why this is called in the mode of goodness. That happiness, the spiritual happiness, is in the mode of goodness. It appears that so many rules, regulations are there, but actually these are purifying, and when these purification occurs, that happiness is in the mode of goodness. Okay, mode of passion. Mode of passion. So people, if you see outside, they're trying to find happiness, but they are trying to find in the mode of passion. How? You see, that happiness which derives from contact of senses with their object. Contact of the senses. So contact of the senses with their object, which arise from there and which appear like a nectar at the beginning, poison at the end, which arises from sense gratification. Like we go to outside market and so many junk food is there. Okay, junk food, maybe chowmin. Okay, taking example of chowmin. So it looks like, oh, chowmin is there, very tasty. Okay, so it will be very tasty for our tongue, very tasty. But actually, it is the taste is for just for a few seconds. After that, when it comes down to the stomach, full of misery. Okay, full of misery. Okay, so that is the thing. So it arises from contact of the senses. The tongue is the sense with the sense object, that is taste. It is arising from the contact of the sense with sense object, and which appears like a nectar at the beginning. Oh, very tasty. But actually it is very dangerous, long term, very dangerous. Okay, so it is the happiness which is in the mode of passion. It looks like happiness, but it is misery. Okay, it looks like happiness, but it is like misery. Okay, the mode of passion. But in the goodness, it looks like misery. Outside people, they will see it look like misery, what you are doing. But it is actually the happiness. Okay. Third, ignorance. That happiness which is blind to self-realization. There is no self-realization in that happiness, which is delusion from beginning to end, and which arises from sleep, laziness, illusion, is said to be in the mode of ignorance. People find drinking alcohol, they may say that drinking alcohol is very nice thing, but actually it is Beginning also distress, ending also distress. Every time it is distress. Long term also distress, short term also distress. That is in the mode of ignorance. Okay. Blind for self-realization. It will delude your mind. You cannot think. Okay. So that is the happiness in the three modes. Satagun, Rajagun, and Tamagun. Now, four ashrama based on the modes of nature. So I'll read out. Brahma, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Okay. So these are the qualities which are mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. These quality, if any person will have, the Varnashram system is based on guna and dharma. Okay. So what are the guna and what are the dharma of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra that is described here? What is the nature of Brahmana? If these nature are there in a person, you can tell him he is a Brahmana. If these nature are not there, you can certainly tell you are not a Brahmana. Okay. So what are the natures of a Brahmana? Bhagavad Gita 18.41 describes that peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural quality by which a Brahmana works. So these are the 9 qualities: peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. So these are the 9 qualities. If any person has these qualities, that person is a Brahmana, not by birth. Kshatriya. Kshatriya, heroism, that is the quality of a Kshatriya. Power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership. These are the quality. If any person has these quality, he is a Kshatriya. Okay. Vaishya and Shudra, farming, crop protection, and business. These are the natural work for a Vaishya. So Vaishya, they are engaged in farming, crop protection, and business. Okay. And Shudra, they are labor and service to others. If a person is serving others, he is labor to others. Okay. That person is a Shudra. So these are the natural quality of 4 ashrama. Okay. Not by birth. These are the qualities. Okay. Now the ideal worker who is above these 3 modes, 4 modes. Okay. That is called Brahma Bhuta stage. Who is above these 3 Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, who is ideal worker, who is in Brahma Bhuta stage. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na Shochati na Kankshati Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Madbhaktim Labhate Param. One who is thus transcendently situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments or desires to have anything. He is equally disposed toward every living entity. In that state, he attains pure devotion service to me. A person who is transcendently situated, who is realizing the Supreme Brahman and become fully joyful, that person is the ideal Brahma Bhuta stage. He attains pure devotion service to me. Bhakti Yogi. Okay. How we can attain that stage? Only by bhakti. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yachashmi tattvataha tato mam tattvato gyatva vishate tad anantaram. One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotion service. How can we understand Krishna? Only by devotion service. Okay. And when one is in full consciousness of me, by such devotion, he can enter into kingdom of God. It is very difficult to enter the Goloka, to go to Goloka. How we can enter? Krishna gave simple formula, bhakti. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Only the bhakta can know me. Okay. Love of Godhead. If you become conscious of me, you will pass over all the obstacles of conditioned life by my grace. If, however, you do not work in such consciousness, but acts through false ego, what will happen? So you see, this material world is very difficult to surpass. It is very difficult to cross. How can we cross? How we can cross this material, the world? This is a big obstacle. This is like the banyan tree which is inverted. How we can cut this tree? Krishna tells, by surrender. Only by attachment to Krishna we can have detachment, and through detachment we can cut. Again, Krishna tells, if you become consciousness of me, you will pass over all the obstacles of conditioned life. This conditioned life, this material life, all obstacles you will pass if you become conscious of me, surrendering to Krishna. is the way. Okay. But if you are not doing so, what will happen? If however you do not work in such consciousness, but act through false ego, not hearing me, you will be lost. And we are lost. Actually, we are lost because we are not considering Krishna. That's why we are lost. Okay. We are lost. We are taking birth again and again, again and again, coming back to this material world again and again. We are lost. Okay. Very important sloka, 18.65. Okay. Very important. That is essence of Bhagavad Gita. Essence of Gita. So this sloka, similar sloka appeared earlier also, 9th chapter. Okay. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyashi satyam te pratijane priyaoshi me. Similar sloka appear in 9th chapter also. 9th chapter, 18th chapter. Both chapters appear similar kind of sloka. Why? Because it is essence. It will appear again and again, again and again. Krishna is telling again and again same thing. Okay, to emphasize. So he is saying, Man mana bhav mad bhakto, man mana bhav mad bhakto. Become man mana, keep your mind, engage in my thinking. Bhav mad bhakto, become my devotee. Mamya madhyaji mam namaskuru. Offer obeisances to me, worship me. Mame veshashi satyam te pratijano priyasi me. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus, you will come to me without fail. Simple rules Krishna is telling in the last chapter so that Arjun and us remember the most important point, essence. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus, you will come to me without fail. You want to go to Krishna? Yes, we want. What is the formula? Krishna says again, think of me, become my devotee, worship me, homage to me. And Krishna promises, I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Okay. Again, very important sloka. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami masuchaha. Abandon all variety of religion and just surrender unto me. So many things Krishna described to Arjuna, so many ways to attain Krishna, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, the Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, so many yogas Krishna described to come to Krishna. And ultimately Krishna is saying, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, don't be confused about these things. Just do one thing. Okay. If any person is there and after the class, like we have summary, we describe all the chapter in detail and last 2 minutes we'll describe all the summary. Like that Krishna is telling, leave all the things, forget all the things which I have told you, leave all the things, don't consider all things. Okay, forget, just abandon all variety of religion and just surrender to me. The final thing, just surrender to me, I'll take care. What is the need? Just surrender. Whatever I'm telling, just do that. Okay, abandon all variety of religion and just surrender to me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami. Whatever papa you have done, mokshashami, I will deliver you from all those papa. Masucha, don't fear. Okay. Whatever you have done, whatever you are doing, don't consider. Just surrender to me. Whatever you have done previously, I'll deliver you from all the sinful activity and I will take care of you. Masucha, don't fear. Such a guarantee Krishna is giving. Bold lines Krishna is giving to the devotee. When we surrender to Krishna, Krishna is going to take care of us. Bold line. Okay. Who can tell these lines? Only Krishna can tell. Okay. Bold line. Again, very important sloka. Okay. Fruits of Bhagavad Gita. Ya idam paramam guhyam madbhakte swavidashati bhakti mai param pritva mam evaisati asamshayaha. For one who explains this supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. And at the end, he will come back to me. Okay. So, So many days this course is going on. This is 35th batch. More than 2 years this course is going on, that too free of cost. So many languages, so many morning, evening, night classes, so many languages, many languages, 8, 9 languages are there. So many people are engaged in service. And what people are gaining? Any money is being paid? No. This course is free of cost. Namanishta Das Prabhu, the temple president of ISKCON Mangaluru, he has been running the course since 35 batches, that too free of cost. Free of cost. Why he is doing? Why the people are serving? Why Mataji, Prabhuji, they are coming, they are very busy person. If you see Srividya Mataji says school teacher, still she is taking out time from the family, from the school and coming. Okay, and we are taking our time for the spreading of this knowledge, for the teaching other people the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. But why people are doing this? Why we are doing? What is our selfishness? This sloka defines our selfishness. Why people are doing? Why Namanishta Das Prabhu is serving? Why Mataji is serving? Why every person is so nicely serving other devotees? Why? Because Krishna says, one who explains this supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. We want pure devotional service of Krishna. Yes, that is our selfishness. We should have the desire. We want our desire should be pure, that we want only Krishna. And Krishna says, pure devotional service is guaranteed to that person who explains the secret to other devotees. Okay. And at the end, he will come back to me. So much guarantee Krishna is giving, that this is the result of preaching this knowledge, spreading this knowledge to other people. Okay. We can spread this knowledge. We have this knowledge, we can spread this knowledge. Okay. There are many ways are there to spread this knowledge. Okay. I want to hear from you how you can spread this knowledge to others. So after this, we'll have this sloka. So Srila Prabhupada has shared this supreme secret and engaged everyone in devotional service. How to spread this knowledge? First, we should learn this knowledge. Srila Prabhupada has given this knowledge to us. And after learning, we should spread this knowledge. Supreme secret that preaching is very easiest activity to approach Krishna. Giving this knowledge to other people, Krishna will see that this person is giving my knowledge to other people and he's helping the other people to come back to me. This person is very nice. Let him come to me. Okay. So result is preaching, dearmost servant of Krishna. We become dear servant of Krishna. That is the result of preaching. So there is no servant, Krishna says, there is no servant in this world more dear to me than he. And nor will there ever be one more dear. Who? One who gives this knowledge to others. My question. Okay. This is my question. How can you preach this knowledge to your knowns? How can you become dearmost to Krishna by preaching? So what is the way you think you can give this knowledge, you can spread this knowledge to the other people? How can we spread this knowledge to the other people? Any ways you can share? You can raise your hand. You can write in the chat box. Chanda Mataji, I put the stories of Krishna on my Instagram story and send some Krishna related reels to my family members. Yes, very nice way to spread this knowledge. Reading the Bhagavad Gita and discussing with the friends and family. Very nice. Snigdha Mataji is sharing. Reading the Bhagavad Gita and discussing with your friends and family. It's very nice. Yes. Others, please share. Practical way. I want practical way. How you can spread on or how you are going to spread. Okay. You have this knowledge. You have the knowledge. You have the what practical way you can think. Hare Krishna, jap on speaker so that everyone can listen. Jap you have to do yourself. You have to come out and do sankirtan for every other person. Okay. Preet Mataji, I share Bhagavad Gita shloka and purport meaning with my family and extended family. Yes, very nice. Offering services at temple. Yes, very nice. Yes, any others? So many people are there, they can share what practical way they can think of, what you can think of. So this is the very practical, so the thing is, our next batch is going to start. Okay. So we'll start next batch also. So every month the new batch will start. So what you can do is, the easiest way is to bring new people so that they can also learn. And this course is free of cost. There is no cost at all. So they can come, they can easily learn. Okay. You can share, freely share this to your WhatsApp, to your Instagram, to everywhere, so that whoever people are, if they are seeing also, if they come to this course also, they will benefit. Okay. So that is the thing. Share it. Okay. We can inform others, friend about this course. Yes. Share it. So already new course information will be there in your WhatsApp group. Share in your WhatsApp, share in your statuses, Instagram, family, Facebook, wherever you can share. Okay. So that the people who are there, they can also come and they can get benefited. There is no cost involved. Okay. Let them get benefited. Whenever we are going to give certain gift to other people, why not give Bhagavad Gita? Give the book of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Why not? We should give the Bhagavad Gita so that they may not read now, but later they will need, or someone else in their family member, someone else in the family, they can read. We don't know who is going to read. Okay. How many devotees? There are so many stories where devotee, they got Bhagavad Gita or some in other people's house. They started reading and they become devotee. That also happened. So whenever you are going, wherever you are, just spread. Give the Bhagavad Gita. That is the best gift you can give to others. Share this knowledge. They can come and they can get the benefit of this course. Okay. Preet Mata is saying, yes, Prabhuji, I gift Bhagavad Gita. Best gift. Okay. Let's move. Effect of studying Bhagavad Gita. What is the effect of studying? Reading. So when we read Bhagavad Gita, what happens? And I declare that who studies this secret conversation of our worship me by intelligence. When we are studying, our intelligence is developing into Krishna's intelligence. Our consciousness is developing into Krishna's consciousness. Okay. So we worship Krishna by intelligence. Alka Mata is saying, doing and behaving everything good for us, near ones and society, following the lessons of Gita in daily life and encouraging to others. Yes. Effect of listening. We are listening, you are listening to Bhagavad Gita for so many days. What is the effect of listening? So you see, and one who listens with faith and without envy, with faith, without envy. Again and again, Krishna tells these two words, faith without envy. Okay. Becomes free from sinful reactions and attain to the auspicious planets where pious dwells. So with faith and without envy, if you just listen, and I'm not exaggerating, this is what Krishna is telling, and neither Krishna is exaggerating. Whatever is the truth, Krishna is telling. Leave that thing. Whatever Krishna tells, that becomes the truth. Okay. This is not exaggeration. Just by listening, you can go to higher planets. Okay, pious planets. Calm and free from doubt. Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by mercy. So you see, Arjuna, after listening to 18 days, is saying, my illusion is now gone. Has our illusion gone now? We were like thinking in the material terms, like Arjuna. Arjuna was thinking in material terms before starting of the course. And when the course is ending, Arjuna is saying, my illusion is gone now. What about us? What is the meaning of illusion is gone now? I have regained my memory by your mercy. I have regained my memory. Arjuna is saying, I have regained. I now know who am I. And I am firm and free from doubt. There is no doubt in me. And I'm prepared to act according to your instruction. Illusion is gone now. Now I am prepared to act whatever instructions you are giving to me. Our illusion is gone now or not? Are we prepared to act according to Krishna's instructions or not? That is the difference. Okay. That is the difference between the faith of Arjuna and Krishna, Arjuna and us. Arjuna fully surrendered. Whatever Krishna told, he accepted. Are we fully surrendered or not? Are we fully having faith on Krishna or not? Arjuna fully surrendered. Now, whatever Krishna is telling, he is following. Whatever Krishna told, are we prepared to follow or not? That depends on our illusion is gone now or not. Okay, that depends on our faith. Okay. So now Sanjaya, after listening to all these conversation, what is Sanjaya's experience he is sharing? Sanjaya said, thus have I heard the conversation of two great souls, Krishna and Arjuna, and so wonderful is that masses that my hair is standing on end. My hair are standing on the end. So nice conversation, so knowledgeable this conversation, full of knowledge. That I am, after hearing this, my hairs are standing on the end. 18.74, by the mercy of Vyasa, I have heard these most confidential talks directly from the master of all mysticism, Krishna, who is speaking personally to Arjuna. I was so fortunate. I was so fortunate that I have been listening to the conversation directly between Arjuna and Krishna by the mercy of my Gurudev Vyasadev. We are also very fortunate that we are listening this knowledge. Okay. And he was, Krishna was speaking personally to Arjuna. He was personally listening. We are also listening through the mercy of Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva has written in form of Bhagavad Gita, and we are getting that knowledge. So by mercy of Vyasadeva, he was directly seeing, and by mercy of Vyasadeva, we are directly listening. Okay. So Sanjaya was very fortunate. We are also very fortunate that we have got this knowledge. O King, as I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, I take pleasure being thrilled at every moment. So nice knowledge there that I have become thrilled at every moment. I take pleasure and thrilled. I repeatedly recall that wondrous and holy dialogue. Lucky Sanjaya was saying that. Okay, that is the after Sanjaya recalls this, what is his experience? Okay, wondrous, wonderful. Okay, thrilled, pleasure. Directly he was seeing. We are directly listening. Okay. Now last sloka, Sanjaya's prediction. He says, Yatra Yogeshwaraha Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Sri Vijyo Bhutir Dhurvani Tirmatir Mama. He says, Yatra Yogeshwaro Krishna, wherever there is Krishna, master of all yoga, mystic power, master of all mystic power, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, and wherever there is Arjuna. So wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Arjuna, Tatra Sri Vijyo Bhutir, there will be Sri. Sri means Vibhuti, or the opulences, or the money. Sri Lakshmi. Okay. Vijayo means the victory. Bhutir, extraordinary power. Dhurva is the fact. Nitir Matirma, Niti is the morality. Matirmama, this is my opinion. Sanjaya is saying, wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is no, there will be opulence, there will be victory, there will be extraordinary power, and there will be morality. This is my opinion. Matirmama, this is Sanjaya's opinion. He says, Pandava will be victorious. Vijay, he will be victory. You see the Vijay word here? He is already saying to Dhritarashtra that Pandavas are going to win. That is Sanjaya's prediction. Wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Arjuna, what is our stand in that? Our take Krishna and Arjuna on our side. Keep Krishna and Arjuna on our side. Make Krishna and Arjuna our friends. Become das of Krishna. That is what we have learned. Okay. Sarva dharman parityaja, leave all variety of confusion which you have learned. Faith, religion. Okay. Just surrender to me. Okay. That was what we have learned. Just summarized. Summary of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga we have seen. Karma we have to do, but we have to do it for Krishna as a sacrifice for Krishna. Jnana Yoga, there are three doers. We are not only doers. We should not become egoistic. Modes of nature, every work is divided into modes of nature like knowledge, like intelligence, the determination, okay, the action. Everything is divided into three modes of nature. So every work basically is divided into three modes. Ideal worker who is working above this Brahma Bhuta stage and love of Godhead. How we can attain the love of Godhead? By spreading this knowledge, we become very lovable to Krishna. Okay. End result. Sanjay is describing the end result. Okay. So he's describing his experience. Wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Arjuna, there will be opulence, there will be victory, there will be morality. Okay. There will be extraordinary power. End result. Okay. That we have learned. And we have seen that end result on Arjuna. Illusion is gone now. He is prepared to act on Krishna's instruction. Our illusion gone now or not? Are we prepared to act on Krishna's instruction or not? Okay. So that we have to ponder. Final conclusion. Anyone who wants to read out, you can raise hand. Chanda Mataji, you want to read? Okay. Shrividya Mataji, you want to read out? Anyone can
Prabhuji, Preet Mataji has raised her hand.
Okay.
Yes. Preet Mataji, please read out.
Final conclusion. Bhagavad Gita. Not like an ordinary book. It's the song of God, Lord's own potency of knowledge to enlighten fallen souls like us. Talks about 5 principal subject matters: Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. Enlightens us with actual truth is the supreme personality of Godhead, and living entities and material nature are his 2 energies. Living entities have minute independence. By proper use of that independence, one attains and experiences direct association with Lord Krishna. One who hears properly becomes Krishna consciousness and thus can see Krishna in everything, and thus can make one's life exciting and wondrous at every step. Thank you.
Okay. So I hope you have learned something. Some change is there after listening to all 18 days. There is some change in you. Whatever questions you had before starting of this course, that question has been answered. If that is not answered, we'll take. And what is you want to share your realization and all, we'll take after this Akshaya Tirtya session. So actually this today is Friday. Sunday is Akshaya Tirtya. Okay. So just for the knowledge, some knowledge about Akshaya Tirtya. For that we have the slide. So we'll go through the slide and we'll understand. Okay. So Sri Radha Govinda Temple. So this is our deities of Mangalore, ISKCON Mangalore. Okay. This is the address. The significance of Akshaya Tirtya. So what is the Akshaya Tirtya? Sunday is Akshaya Tirtya is coming, and that is a very significant day. What is the significance? Very important day. Akshaya Tirtya is very important day. People generally donate and they do not know what is the significance. Okay, they think that donation is the activity. What is the importance of donation? What is the importance? Let's see. Akshaya Tirtya is celebrated on 3rd day of every bright fortnight of the mode of Vaishakha. So Vaishakha month has started. Okay, and it is celebrated on 3rd day. Tirtya. Tirtya means 3rd day. Akshaya Tirtya. Akshaya means inexhaustible. Akshaya, inexhaustible. That which is not going to deteriorate. That which never deteriorates. It is considered to be most auspicious day to start a new venture and for charity. If you're starting a new venture, it is considered the most auspicious day and for charity also. Whatever services are offered to the Supreme Lord or his devotee on this day receives manifold eternal benefits. Dan given on this day is said to give manifold results. Okay, the donation also done on this day. That's why people they donate in Akshaya Tirtya, because it is when it is done, it gives manifold returns or the results. And whatever services are offered to the Supreme Lord or to his devotee on this day receives manifold eternal benefits. So we should serve the Vaishnava, we should serve the Supreme Lord on this day. Actually, we should serve daily, but this is a special day. What is the significance? There are many things are there for the Akshaya Tirtya, many things. Okay, so like Lord Parshuram appeared on this day, Parshuram, the avatar. Ganga descended to earth on this day only, Akshaya Tirtya. This day marks the beginning of Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga started with this day only, Akshaya Tirtya day. Sudama visited Krishna at Dwarika on Akshay Tirtya. Pandava received Akshay Patra from sun god on this day. Vyasadeva started composing Mahabharata on this day. Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata. So Vyasadeva started composing Mahabharata on Akshay Tirtya. Kubera received his wealth and position as custodian of wealth from goddess Lakshmi on this day. It is said that goddess Annapurna Devi appeared on this day. Okay, Akshay Tirtya. You see, Singhachalam, this is the place in where? Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so Andhra Pradesh Singhachalam is the abode of Lord Narasimha. Okay, always covered with sandal paste. Lord Narasimha in Singhachalam is always covered with the sandal paste. On this day only, the paste is removed and the Abhishekam is performed. Only single day. So on the day of Akshay Tirtya, which occurs 11 days before Narasimha Jayanti, if you see the 4th, on 4th of next month, May, there is Narasimha Jayanti. Okay, and before that, this 11 day before, the appearance day of Lord Narasimha was Narasimha Jayanti. The sandal paste is removed and Abhishekam is performed. Akshay Tirtya day, the sandal paste, only one day it is removed and Abhishekam is performed. After 11 days, there is Narasimha Jayanti. Okay. Jagannath Puri, if you go, the construction of chariots. So Jagannath Puri will have Rath Yatra. And for that, Ratha is being made. And the beginning of formation of Ratha starts from Akshay Tirtya. So the construction of chariots for Rath Yatra begins on this day of Akshay Tirtya. Okay. Very significant day. Shirachora Gopinath. Shirachora Gopinath. In the temple of Shirachora Gopinath, Odisha, the deities of Madan Mohan, Govinda, and Gopinath are smeared with sandalwood pulp on this auspicious day of Akshay Tirtya. Shirachora Gopinath are there in Odisha. So they are smeared with sandalwood pulp. Okay. Chandan Yatra festival starts from today. This tradition is being followed from time of Sri Madhavendra Puri, one of the Acharyas in Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, who travels from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri on the order of Gopala deity to collect the sandalwood and camphor. On the way back, the deity of Gopala ordered Madhavendra Puri to grind the sandalwood and camphor and apply it to Gopinath deities, because the deities of Gopala and Gopinath are not different. Chandan Yatra festival starts from Akshay Tirtya day. Okay, smearing of Chandan on the Gopinath. Badrinath, you see the Badrinath, one of the Dhama. Okay, the Badrinath, the temple of Gangotri and Yamunotri is closed during winter. On the day of Akshay Tirtya, the shrines reopen for pilgrimage. Okay, so on this day only it will open. Like that, many are there. Srila Prabhupada, one that is also there. Srila Prabhupada incorporated the League of Devotee. So before the ISKCON, when Srila Prabhupada was preaching in India, so before ISKCON, he made a legal entity that is called League of Devotee, not ISKCON. So before that, League of Devotee was made. Okay. So do you know Srila Prabhupada is the founder of ISKCON? Before starting ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada incorporated a society in India that is called League of Devotee at Jhansi on the auspicious day of Akshay Tirtya. So on the day of Akshay Tirtya, only League of Devotee was made. Before ISKCON, one more like league was there, and that was the League of the Devotee. The name of the society was League of Devotee. Okay, in India. 5 things you must do on Akshay Tirtya. Okay, so what are the things? Recite 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. You can read out the chapter, recite. Okay, you can read, if you can read out the shloka, that's okay. If you can read out the translation, that's also okay. Okay, so it is believed that Vyasadeva, the great sage who is literary incarnation of Supreme Lord, started composing Mahabharata on the auspicious day of Akshay Tirtya. Mahabharata is considered to be the 5th Veda, and it contains Bhagavad Gita, the essence of all Vedic literature. It is said that the effect of the past sinful reaction will not act upon one who reads Bhagavad Gita sincerely and with all seriousness. So to get rid of the material dirt accumulated from your previous birth, we should take bath in holy waters of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Recite. Offer oblations to the forefathers. Offer oblations on the day of Akshay Tirtya. Annadan, distribute prasadam, spiritual food offered to the Lord. Okay. Donate toward charitable cause. You can donation. So it is advertised that buying gold on this day, Akshaya Tritiya will make you rich. People advertise like gold company or the advertisement company, they will make you believe. They will show you that buying gold on this day of Akshaya Tritiya will make you rich. However, this is not a fact as per Vedic scripture. Traditionally, the rulers and the rich people of the society used to perform sacrifice and distribute their wealth in charity on such auspicious day. Charitable activity can be performed out of compassion to the poor and for the spiritual upliftment of oneself. Okay. We have read the charity should be done to the right place, right person, right time. Akshaya Tritiya is the right time. Okay. So you see, in Bhagavad Gita, it is recommended that one should perform charity without expecting any return at proper time, at proper place, to the proper person. It is also said that one should never abandon yagna, dana, tapa, karma, duty of performing sacrifice, charity, and austerity. Okay, so we should donate. It is not like it is if you are buying gold, you will become rich, but we should donate also charitable cause. We should donate to a charitable cause. Prabhuji is making the temple. Okay, you can donate on the Akshaya Tritiya day. The donation links I'll share. Okay, so best charities. Krishna conscious endeavor. People are suffering. We have to help them. Help them by chariting for Krishna consciousness. Okay. Donation link and contact. I'll share. I'll ask them to share in the WhatsApp group also. And this is the link. Okay. You can contact Shiva Shangan Prabhu. Okay. Sridhar Prabhu for any donation inquiry. This is his number. Okay. You can note down the number. So I'll put the numbers so that you can copy. If you want to donate for the temple cause, it's very auspicious day. We should donate. Something we should donate. Every person can donate little. Okay. This is the number of Srivas Prabhu. You can inquire for any donation. This is the link. Okay. I'll ask them to put in the group. So that's about the Akshaya Tritiya. So I hope. So now about the third thing, that is about the second level. Okay. So first level end, but this is not the end. Okay. If you want to know more about Bhagavad Gita, we should read Bhagavad Gita in detail. I told you, my purpose of this class of level 1 is to make you understand Gita so that you become prepared to read Bhagavad Gita in detail, so that you can understand that whatever you are reading, that is not impractical, that all things are practical. But there is a way, there is a process, and we have to understand that process and apply. Okay. So level 2, we have 2 courses. Okay. That is called, one is called Pre-Bhakti Sastri course, and another is called, Vaishnav Sadachar course. Okay. So Pre-Bhakti Sastri course is like a long course. Okay. Where slowly will make you understand Bhagavad Gita. Will have Bhagavad Gita classes, weekly Bhagavad Gita classes will be there, and there will be exams will be there, attendance will be there. Okay, we'll be taking care of you, that you are attending the classes. Okay, sadhana, how your sadhana is going on. Okay, you are attending the morning classes, so regular attendance. So it will be like a structured course, but the course is free of cost. That is the best thing. Okay. That anyone can attend, who have attended the 18 days, they can attend the Pre-Bhakti Sastri course, structured course, which will make you understand Bhagavad Gita very nicely. Okay, so that is the one course that is called Pre-Bhakti Sastri course. The second course is also free of course, that is called Bhakti Sadachar course, where you will learn about the Acharya, about the previous Acharya, about the Dashavatar. Okay, how the Vaishnav behaves with each other, how the Vaishnav live a pure life, what is the way. Okay, so the practical aspect will be there, how they are being performed, but the philosophical aspect, what is the need of doing those things, that is in the Bhagavad Gita, that we'll discuss in the Pre-Bhakti Sastri. So the 2 courses are there. One course that Vaishnav Sadachar, and one course is Pre-Bhakti Sastri course. Okay, I encourage every person to do the Pre-Bhakti Sastri course. Okay, so now whatever your wishes, you can join. So this is not the end. We are not going to leave you after making you understand the 18 days. Okay, this is the new beginning of your bhakti life, you can say. If you are serious, okay, we are here to help you. Okay, if you want to read Bhagavad Gita, if you want to understand Bhagavad Gita in detail, we are not going to leave you. We are here to help you. Okay, so that's it. That is the thing. Okay, and so that is from my side. So this is not the end. This is the beginning. Now, I want to hear from your side. Any feedback is there? Any question is there? Or anything you want to share after this 18 days ends? Okay, so that you can share, or any question which was not answered throughout this 18-day session, or the question with which you come to this course and that question has not been answered, you can ask. Okay, so we have 15 minutes for the discussion. Yes. Anyone, if you want to share, you can unmute and share. Okay, or you can put in the chat box, any way which you like. You want to on the video, so many days you didn't have the videos on, you can on the video and you can tell directly. Chanda Mata is writing. Hare Krishna Srividya Mataji, can you read out in anything is there? Hare Krishna Srividya Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
I have to read out, no, Prabhuji?
You can read out. Any question is there? Any experience is there?
Yes, questions, yes. It was a great experience. Chanda Mataji is telling. It was a great experience, Prabhuji. I am eager to join the second level. Singha Sinha G is telling, I have a 9 to 5 job. Will it be possible to attend the pre-Bhakti Shastri class? What are the timings like?
So timing will be most of the people who are taking, their working people only. Okay, so timing will be after that only. Okay, so no problem in that. You can join Mataji. Timing will be like 6, like 7, 8, like that. Okay. Depends on the teacher who is going to take. Okay. Yes.
It was a great pleasure. 1 minute, Prabhuji. Hema Mataji is telling, pre-Bhakti Shastra course is weekly. How many days and duration of class?
Weekly there will be like 1 or 2 classes. Okay, one Saturday, Sunday, mostly on Saturday, Sunday, because if chapter is long, there will be long class. If chapter is small, there will be 1-day class. Okay, like that. So based on that, weekly class will be there. So level 2, it will be like that. Okay. So that will be like that. And daily Bhagavatam classes morning is there by Prabhuji. Okay, directly from Namanis Das Prabhu. So weekly, how many days and duration of classes? So 18 week, 18 chapter, 18 week. Okay, that is the second level. Then third level will have different course. So, and one thing, prerequisite. What is the prerequisite of attending the courses of second level? First thing, you should at least chant 1 round. Okay, 1 round of Mahamantra. A person who is chanting, that person should only attend the level 2. There is no meaning of attending if you are not applying. Okay, so when a person attends and he starts chanting, then only he should apply. Then only he should attend the level 2. There is no meaning if you are not chanting. If whatever you have learned in level 1, you are not applying, then how you can go to level 2? Okay, what is the meaning of doing level 2 classes if you are not applying? So the person who is regularly chanting at least 1 round of Mahamantra and who has completed level 1 quizzes and he has a certificate of level 1, that only can go to level 2. Okay.
Next question, Prabhu. Next comment, Prabhuji. Singha Sinha ji is telling, it was a pleasure to be a part of this wonderful course. Very grateful, Prabhuji. Rekha Mataji is telling, truly an enriching experience. Thank you, Prabhuji. Preet Mataji is telling, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, very beautiful class. And thank you for your time and for sharing your knowledge and teaching the Bhagavad Gita. Also thankful to the volunteers as well. I'm looking forward to level 2 class. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Preeti Mataji is telling, very nice and structured course for any basic people to join, to understand and develop interest in spiritual path. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your so wonderful sessions.
Thank you very much, Mataji.
Hema Mataji is telling, so pre-Bhakti Shastra course will cover Bhakti Sadachar course, or is it different?
So actually this will, all the Bhakti Sadachar things will be taken from the pre-Bhakti Shastri course only. So when we are doing the level 2, level 3, level 4, everything will be covered. Okay. So you don't have to do the Bhakti Sadachar course in differently. It will be covered when a person does a pre-Bhakti Shastri, everything will be covered. Level 2 will be there, then level 3, level 4. Okay.
Alka Upadhyay Mataji is telling, with support of these lessons, me and my family is enjoying daily lessons and chanting Hare Rama. My daughter, 9-year-old, can play the chanting on keyboard and supporting me a lot, including her father. Always asking how was the class. He will also join next batch.
Yes, I welcome them. Okay, Mataji. Please let them come, let them join the classes. Yes.
Akshita Mataji is telling, thank you for teaching us how to behave and stay with our life.
One personal question is there in my chat box. Prabhuji, can I touch Tulsi Mala for chanting in my periods? Yes, you can touch. So in the period, there should be no personal service to the deities. Okay, personally cleaning the deities, personally making bhoga for the deity. These should not be done. Otherwise, chanting every time should be done. Okay, even in the periods, even in anything. Okay. Yes, Mataji. So do we have any question? If any question left, please ask. This is our last class. So I don't want to, I don't want any devotee to go with questions. Okay. Your questions should be answered before that. So I want you to ask questions so that we can answer before the class ends. Okay. We have 5 minutes more.
Hema Mataji is telling, thank you, Prabhuji, for the deep insight of Bhagavad Gita and volunteers for the services rendered. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I have one question
Yes,
about
Mataji.
just now you spoke about the periods thing.
Hmm.
Isn't Krishna above all that, right, Prabhuji? So why do we have that rule that, you know, when you have periods,
Why
you
do we
don't
have?
touch the deity? Why do you have the rules to not touch the deities and not do boga for the deities when you have periods? I mean, what is the reason?
Okay, so I'll answer that. Yeah. What I understood, you want to ask why in period some restrictions are there. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhuji.
So actually, you see, we should serve. If we are directly serving the deities, we should be in Satagun, not in Rajagun, not in Tamagun. Okay. So when periods are there, actually we are in pain. Okay. So when we are in pain, that is not the Satoguna thing. That is not the Satoguna thing. We are in irritation mind. Okay. Even leave that thing. I'll tell you one more example. Even men are not allowed to directly personally serve the deity when they're bleeding. If there is cut on anywhere in the man and they're bleeding, they should not directly serve the deities. Okay. So it is not exclusive for the woman. It is also for men. Okay. but it is misinterpreted. Many people misinterpret that it is for this, like for the woman. Okay, so actually, when men are also bleeding, if there is cut in the men body and they're bleeding, actually they should not serve. Okay, that is the answer. Yes, Mataji. I hope it answers.
Yes, Prabhuji, very logical. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Mataji. Any question? Okay. We have still 3 minutes. Yes, Hema Mataji. You can ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, so my question is like, if like somebody's death is there in the family, okay, what we call as sutak, or somebody's birth is there, like, or a boy or a girl, but so like I am from a Brahmin family, so we believe in a sutak and a patak, both the things. So during this time, what are the things to be followed? Like can you just,
Yes,
throw a
Mataji.
light on this?
Your question is also very logical.
Yeah.
This birth and death all are misery. Yes. Birth is not a time of happiness. It is also a misery. That's why it is celebrated in the family like a misery. Okay. So birth and death both are like misery. But the chanting is exclusive of all those things. We should chant daily, every day, every time we can chant. Okay. Chanting exclusive. But certain things like DT, personal DT services, that should not be done by the people who are having this kind of thing in the family. But chanting every day, every time, even when the person is dying, we should do. When the person taken birth, first thing he should hear is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay. I hope it answers. Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji. One more question addition to this, like if a person or anyone have some astrological or some planetary effects on their birth charts, so is there any chances, because look, I'm also chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, so will it cure all the planetary positions, or can I get rid of all the, like, whatever past karma or anything what I might have acquired?
Yes. So the question, I will reframe the question so that other devotees understand that what is the meaning of this astrology thing? Are they correct? Or if they are correct, can Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra will change that? So this is your question, Mata. So first thing, astrology are correct. Okay. Based on our planet's position, we suffer. Okay. But that suffering, that astrological position is due to our karma only. Okay, whatever we have done, we are going to suffer. And astrology is just a mean to understand that what is going to happen to us. Okay, so astrology is science. Astrology actually is science which can tell you what is going to happen based on whatever karma you have done previously, based on the satellite positions or the planet's position. So actually it is a science. Now, second thing, many people try to do different thing to decrease that effect or to change the effect, but it is not going to happen. Whatever you have done, you will suffer. You will suffer. Maybe astrology with something, this and that, you can delay the result, but results are going to come. We cannot change the results. Okay, who can change? Krishna can change. So when we surrender to Krishna fully, Krishna can change. So, and this would not be mean that our astrological position is very bad, so that we'll surrender to Krishna. Krishna will take care of everything. No, it should not be our mindset. We should be our mindset should be pure. Our mindset should be pure, that we want to just love Krishna. Whatever Krishna gives happiness, we'll accept. Krishna gives distress, we'll accept. That is because Krishna is giving. When Krishna gives, that is mercy of Krishna. Whether Krishna gives happiness, whether Krishna gives distress, that will lead us to Krishna only. If Krishna gives distress, that is very nice, because we can go towards Krishna with that distress, because Krishna is directly giving that distress to us. Okay. So devotee take pleasure, whether it is distress or happiness. Okay. Because it is directly given by Krishna. But the thinking should be there of that it is given by Krishna. Surrender to Krishna. How it will come? By surrender to Krishna. When we surrender to Krishna, then only it will come. Otherwise, we will be thinking on material platform only, that this Graha is there, this planet is there. We have to change the planet, and okay, we'll chant so that we'll change the planet. No, this would not be the way. Okay. Leave these things on Krishna. Krishna is the master planner. Just surrender to Krishna and let Krishna do everything. Okay. Let Krishna dictate our life. Whatever Krishna has said, let us follow that. That's it. Okay. So that is the behavior we should have. Okay. Let Krishna do everything. Krishna is the master planner. We don't know what the plans Krishna is having for us. Master planner. Okay. I hope it answers. Any other question? Okay, we don't have. So with your permission, we'll end this session, the last session. Okay. So many yatras will be there. Okay. So we'll be meeting in yatra. Many times you can come to the temple. Many temple programs will be there. Okay. Please subscribe to YouTube so that you can anytime if there is classes, so many classes are going on. You can attend, you can take pleasure. Okay. You can take away the important messages full of knowledge. Okay. And more about the yatras. Many yatras will be going on. Okay. Devotees, they will go to many yatras. So please attend the yatra, go to the dham. Okay. We can meet there. Okay. Anytime there is yatra, I will be going there. Okay. You can also come so that we can meet. Okay. So with that, I'll take permission. And I am very grateful to Sri Vidya Mataji and all the admins for assisting me during this 18 days. And Chanda Mataji especially, she has been like we have got a very nice devotee. Okay, we can see her determination, how nicely she is serving. Okay, I hope I will meet Mataji someday during the Dham Yatra. And all the devotees who has come for 18 days. 18, just itself coming for 18 days, that means you are very serious in the devotion. Whatever devotee name I can see, I can tell you these devotees are very nice. They are going to become a very nice devotee if they are regularly in touch with us. Okay, don't leave the association anytime. Okay, and in 6 months you will see that you are a different person. In 1 month only you must have felt any difference in your life, any difference in your feeling, any difference in your consciousness. Okay, gradually when you are in contact, you will see that in 6 months you are a completely different person, devoted to Krishna. You know what is your aim of life. You know how to live this life, how to purify your life, how to live a pure life. Okay, so with this message, I'll end this session. Okay, so I'll just unmute the last time. So that
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Prabhuji. Thank you so
Dandavad
much.
pranam.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Panchakalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bhavevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.